Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Key West. Welcome to another Sunday evening sunset bike ride. Trying to get the mic in a way so it doesn't bang against the bike. Welcome everybody. Welcome to your favorite island, I hope. Hope everybody has been having a good weekend and is ready for a little sunset evening ride here. So we are in Bahama Village and we're going to take some of the small back streets around Bahama Village. Some really cute houses here, really nice architecture. Can't decide whether I should use the regular camera or the wide angle. Beautiful houses here. Of course, we also have our live tracking activated, so our bot is going to post the link in a minute or two, and you can actually follow on a map where we are exactly, as precise as a GPS can be. So sometimes it's a little bit off. I remember last week we were kind of cutting straight through the cemetery when we were actually doing a pretty big loop around it. And we'll see where we're going to end up for the sunset, probably again around the Truman Waterfront like we did last time, because it's just the nicest spot right now to watch the sunset, and we can access by bike, which of course we cannot do around Mallory Square. And if you're wondering what the noise is, we have our local elections here on Tuesday, so there have been people around waving flags and banners and getting you to vote for. I don't know what makes them think that somebody votes for those who makes the most noise, but apparently that's what's happening. So the little street we're on is called Thomas Street. We're on the corner of Amelia Street. Let me know if the live tracking is working. Be curious to know. Let me see if the bot has posted the link so I can actually double check. Well, welcome everybody. Hello Dave, Joseph. We have Hunka Hunka and Dan, Michael, Jim, Melly, Big Bear, Dan, Richard, Mary, Bob, hello, guess it up. Hey Susan, hello Chris, hey Angel, hello Diane, hey Steve, and Melly, and Brian. So I'll try to read the comments as much as I can, but it's not very easy while riding a bike, but I'm doing my best. Trying to see, okay, the location tracking bot. Streamlabs has posted the link. I'm just checking right now. Here we go. This is where we are. Alright, so we should be all set. Hope this is working this time for the entire part of the stream. And let me just go back to the chat. I wish I had an additional arm. Of course, I do have a little drink with me. I have a new construction to try and put the gimbal in while riding. As you can see, it's been inspired by like microphones that are suspended by like two different parts of well, in this case bungee cords. So I'm at the same time testing a new patent developed by my husband. And here we go. And I highly recommend you guys just put on whatever music you want to listen to in the background, because of course, this being YouTube, we can't really play any music without getting into copyright trouble. And you know what? The vegetation is so dense here, I'm gonna go to the wide angle for the bike ride. So this area is still pretty much untouched by the developers. So you can tell, you know, the little streets don't have sidewalks, lots of greenery, just beautiful. And this, by the way, is pretty much a fully residential area. Not too many snowbirds around here. And lots of small little conch houses. So we are currently on Whitehead, which is the only larger street we're crossing today. I just wanted to go around the block so we can take the next little street back down into Bahama Village. A lot of them are one-way streets. And actually, believe it or not, this part is Truman Avenue. It's just the part that is no longer really a big street, and it actually becomes a one-way here at the very end. Thank you so much, Hunka, for the super chat. Very much appreciated. So you can actually see the lighthouse much better on this side. Most people only go and access via Whitehead, but if you venture into the little streets, you actually get a better view. And you're probably going to notice that some of those houses have a very different color code than from what we've seen from the previous bike rides, or even if you've been to Key West and you walked around the streets more towards the center of the island. So Bahama Village is one of the historic areas here in Key West that is not under certain guidelines, but the historic architectural, what's the actual term for it? So basically, when they started redeveloping Key West, and when you have to rebuild or change things to your house, you have to get special permits to make sure that the houses are in line with the historic aspect of things. And so for a lot of the areas in Key West, that includes the colors. So you will see a lot of white houses and a maximum of 2 colors in most of the areas in Key West. While here in Bahama Village, you're actually free to pick whatever color you want. So they can be really bright, really like Caribbean style. But of course, the lighter the houses, the less it gets burned by the sun, so understandably so. But yes, you will see more colors here. Trying to find some of the most colorful houses in the little lanes. cute little churches hiding in the little streets here. By the way, guys, you have to look up the number of churches in Key West. It is pretty impressive. There is a huge amount of churches in Key West, which is interesting because it doesn't feel like it when you walk around the island. So a lot of them are like the small ones that are hidden in the little streets, so you actually have to know where you go. And I was actually working one day and I was supposed to go and film to one church. I had the actual address and even then I couldn't find it. So this cute little lane here is called Terry Lane. Oh no, a whole group of little kittens. Hey, hey you. Aren't you cute? Okay, sorry guys. Let me think, do I have any cables? No, I don't. I can actually go. Hey. Hey you. Sorry guys, I'm getting sidetracked here by that cute little face. Okay, okay. Okay, not playing with the keys here. And you'll see in a minute, if you're familiar with Key West, you'll see in a minute where we are. So Terry Lane actually ends into Petronia Street. So Petronia Street is the street which, running off Duval, has the rainbow crosswalks. and of course is home to Blue Heaven. Pretty busy today on a Sunday around brunch time, a bit quieter now. And over here we have our favorite French wine bar. Firefly, southern cuisine, great shrimp and grits and fried chicken. And over here hidden is another local's favorite, Santiago's Bodega. So that would be all tapas. Of course, mandatory chickens running around. That image will be very representative as a, might have to use this as a thumbnail for the stream. Get this guy. So over here you don't just have like cat prints on your car, you might have some rooster scratches. Chicken paws. So there is an access to Fort Zack around here. I've never used this one, so we might have to go and check that out. Is a cute little pocket park. And this is really cool. I really wanted to show you this. This is our little pantry. So volunteers fill it up. You can come here and fill it up with non-perishable goods, and then whoever needs it can come and get what they need. Of course, right now with COVID, the demand is pretty high. As everywhere, you always have people that try to spoil the fun. So, like the last 2 weeks were like somebody threw the pantry away, and then now they restocked it, and then they put it here. It was further down the road before. And but now it's back. And in one of our upcoming streams, what we're going to do is we're gonna use all your tips and donations to come and buy food. Right now it's fully stocked, so we're gonna wait maybe 2 weeks and then fill it up again. In your name, guys. So we will do one of our upcoming streams specifically dedicated to the little Bahama Village food pantry here, because I think it's a great concept. And of course it has the support for most of people. You always have people that have to spoil the fun. It has the support of Terry, our mayor, of course. And I hear some chickens rustle there, hence the, you know, obviously cans are, we cannot leave anything where the chickens can get in. But we'll see, we're definitely gonna get some goods and treats and everything we can think of for this place. So stay tuned, we're gonna let you know when we are going to do the stream too. Make this happen. And seeing that we are going to have some nice colors, you know what, I am going to try this axis. I have no idea where it leads. Okay, let's just go through here. It says Fort Zack. It says, of course, we don't want to go all the way there, but if we can go to the Truman Waterfront, that would be nice, because it looks like another beautiful sunset. So this is definitely the back streets of Key West, and I have never been here. But the sign said beach, so what can go wrong, right? Naval Air Station access over there. Okay, I do see where we are. So this does actually end into the Truman Waterfront Park right here. So the amphitheater should be to our left, but we're not going that way. We are going to do a sunset stream from Fort Zack, but for that we would have to, that's another long ride. So we're going to do that as a separate one. Gonna cross right here. We have our eco center over there that you can come and visit. And it looks like we are in for another colorful treat. Official sunset time should be 8 p.m. today. Actually, it's 7:59. We are below the 8 p.m. mark for the sunset. So maybe next week we'll have to start our sunset bike ride at 7 instead of 7:15. And we are on the other end of the Truman Waterfront Park. If you've been with us in our previous streams, we came here for the farmers market on their first sunset edition. And of course we have been here a couple of times during our sunset bike rides to have a look at the sunset, because it's large open space, accessible by bike, beautiful, quiet. And it's like the perfect night tonight. We have felt like 99 degrees still at this point. Yeah, we definitely have to start the streams a little bit earlier, starting next week, especially if we do stops along the road to play with kittens. How are we doing on our tracking app? Do you guys know? Yep, that's pretty accurate. If I look at it, that's pretty much what we did. Seems to be more accurate than what happened last time. Of course, we are closer to the Navy base. Maybe the connection is better here. Well, actually, the GPS works with. Well, although in the small streets there were a lot of trees too, because they said you need to have like open sky in order for the GPS to be really precise. But hey, you never know. It's kind of random. And we'll just have to get on the other side of the USC GC Ingham here, the Coast Guard ship, which is a museum ship. And in non-COVID times, I think on Friday nights, you can actually come here, grab a drink. There is a bar up there. And you can come here for sunset, a little bit before sunset, have your drink on the boat, and watch the sunset. So welcome to everybody who just joined us. Welcome to Key West. Welcome to our Backstreet bike ride. So we just rode through some of the areas of Bahama Village. And we are now at the Truman Waterfront Park, because it looks like it might be another beautiful sunset. So this space is wide open. Of course, easier to access by bike. So official sunset time is in 7 minutes. So the sun is still pretty high up for 7 minutes to go. And if we go to the farthest end over there, then we should be able to see the sun actually set right on the ocean, unlike on Mallory Square, where currently the sunset is still behind Sunset Key. Of course, the last couple of times the sunset was also behind a whole bunch of clouds.
The prosecutions led by my office will be objective, they'll be professional, and they will be ethical. We will do what is right and what is just, not what is politically expedient. We will work hard every day to make sure that Monroe County is a safe and secure paradise for both its residents and visitors. And the good people of Monroe County will be
more
represented at the business
election related
We believe that,
activities here.
in leadership and a new chapter at the Monroe County State Attorney's Office. I can move this
It's a good place to pick because people can stand further apart, social distancing, and watching the sunset.
information there about how to contribute. Again, thank you
I
for your
am
interest in
unable
the
to
local
tell
elections.
who
I'd like to ask
this
you to
is
vote
though,
on November the
so
3rd. Thank you.
it's none of the candidates running for mayor. Well, actually, I know who's speaking next, which is our commissioner for our district, which happens to be Bahama Village.
But I'm right behind him. I will admit that.
So, and you've probably seen a whole bunch of signs. So he's the current commissioner, he's running for re-election. So that's Clayton Lopez. So I actually do know one person. It's always difficult to tell with the mask, but they were kind enough to announce who he was. And we have 5 more minutes to go until sunset. I'm trying to find a spot where we can actually see the sun over the water instead of that pier over there. So the space here is pretty impressive. So people come here to skateboard, rollerblade, and bike and walk. There is a fitness trail here too. Here we go. I think this is a pretty good spot. So guys, here's to another beautiful sunset. pistachios. Thank you so much, Tropical Critter Crafts and Bob Smith, for supporting our channel. Thank you so much, guys. Very much appreciated. So again, if you just joined us, welcome to Key West. We are at the Truman Waterfront Park. The sun just set. But you can catch another sunset at the very latest next Friday when we do our TGIF sunset walks around Old Town, where we mainly go and check out what's going on in Mallory Square and Duval Street, and then followed on Sundays by our more quiet Backstreet bike ride stream around sunset time again, because it's just really hot during the day. So we are a local live streaming channel, so we cover local events and everything that's going on around our little island town here. And of course we have music live streams. Our next porch session is going to be on Tuesday. As I mentioned before, we might dedicate that to the Bahama Village little pantry that we just saw during our bike ride. So that would be Tuesday, 5 till 7 island time, and another porch session on Thursday. Those are our two, where we actually have 3 days where we do our musical porch sessions, which is Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, like TTS. And TGIF sunset walks on Fridays, and our little sunset bike ride like today through the little back streets and the hidden areas of the island on a Sunday night. So if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel, join us over there, and make sure you get the notifications on when we're live. Sometimes we have additional streams that we can't really plan ahead, so it really depends on what is going on the island. So we try to have a fixed schedule, but you know, it's live streaming, you just never know. Or alternatively, you can join us over on our Facebook page, which is also called Right on the Rock, where we also post our streaming times a little bit ahead of time, as well as some general information about Key West. And it's also easier to message us over there. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. It's been a beautiful bike ride, beautiful Sunday night. Hope you guys are having a great week ahead. So again, next stream on Tuesday for a musical porch session where you can make song requests and you can join us in the chat. Always a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, wash those hands, and I'll see you around.